that would like to seek support from the NYDA. And the last point, because the chair, it was not in my notes, but you mentioned it, so I thought I may as well bring it up. So I think the big issue that South Africans had with the Scorpion Kings partnership was not necessarily the partnership itself, but the issue they have, number one, of course, is that they are not sure how the people who participated would have participated in that program. And again, that's an offshoot of the trust deficit that you have lost as an entity over the years. Not necessarily you guys as individuals. Already, if you come out and say we've got 50 people that we've given 50,000 or whatever, already the assumption is that you have given that money to your friends. So there's that trust problem. So when I say you must be seen to be, it means you must go the extra mile in demonstrating some form of transparency and accountability every time you do these things. But secondly, the other thing is that they perceive you to wanting to be aligning yourself with big brands and big enterprises and big events, when you should actually be taking Scorpion King's minds to the villages. We don't have a problem with the NYDA partnering with DJ Maporisa or DJ Kabza. Those are legends in the industry. And we do also believe that you guys must play a role in the creative arts. But as opposed to wanting to opportunistically jumping on the bandwagon, you take those minds, you take those expertise, and then you take them to Limpopo, you take them to the villages in KZN, you take them to Eastern Cape, you take them to Alex. I'm sure no one, it's not that, because now it's like we don't like Amapiano, we like Amapiano. Unfortunately, we couldn't attend, but we would have loved to attend. But I don't think people have a problem with NYDA assisting. But if the narrative had been, we went into Tembisa somewhere, we found a group of 5 or 10 boys who don't have a studio, they don't have headphones, they don't have CDJs or whatever, and then we went inside there and we tried to assist them with tools of trade. I think that is a much stronger message than wanting to jump on the big partnerships. Of course, the big partnerships are very important because that's likely where the capital is going to flow from, brands and all of that. But the point that we want to make, when you clarify to us, CEO, what was that about and what it entailed and how did you go about in doing it? I think the main message here is that let us go and empower these forgotten young people who are not in the mainstream, and then let's